sound of your city.
Very correct there. Sound of your city, Rapid 96.5. Mr. Mark Donny here with the E Prime Extra Show because it's a Saturday morning. Why not? Okay, I'm so glad to be here. Like always, it's another weekend, of course, and happens to be the last Saturday of the month of June. Fantastic. I must say that. So it's another day to have a beautiful conversation, and of course this morning something that we get to talk about, and a whole bunch of people, prominent people on the news this morning. Diezane is on the news because of the financial summit that was held in Paris, France recently, just a couple of days ago though. And a bunch of reactions coming out from that event because it was like African leaders. They went there and they were like, oh my God, they were representing, even though we didn't get to hear a lot much from our president though. Okay, I'll bring you up to speed with that in just a moment, and a couple of other trends that we get to talk about this morning. But hey, there's a big conversation we have this morning. I'll let you in on that. You know, it has to do with somewhere in Anambra State, talking about underage girls now doing sex workers. I mean, there's this particular hotel or a brother in Anambra State that the youth in the place, they had to like raid the place. I mean, they had to raid the place. Why? Because a particular woman who runs that particular brothel is using underage girls as sex workers. I mean, I saw the video when the place was raided and the girls were brought out. I was like confused. I was like, these are children, and the range of age we're talking about here, we're talking about 13. One of them was asked, "How old are you?" and she said 13. Very little girls, and most of them are from all of them are from Anambra State actually. So we're talking from the ages of 13 and 18. It's crazy. So the youths there had to raid the brothel, and then I'm not sure. I'm still waiting to get the entire update of that story though. If the woman actually was handed over to the police. But the point is, the girls were rescued. And I'm asking myself, rescued really? Because I feel like when you use the word rescue, you are actually bringing out someone who is in distress or who is in trouble or something. But I don't think sex working is something that has to do with trouble, which brings me to actually the conversation I want us to have. Now, these are children, which means they are still minors under the tutelage and protection and care of their parents, right? So what happens to the parents? What happens to parenting in situations like this? Because two things here. Either the parents are aware of what these kids are doing and they are in support. That's why the children have been doing this for quite a while now. Or the other thing is the parents do not even know at all what's going on with their children. Because these children get to go to that place and they're kept in separate rooms where people come to meet them, to patronize them. And at the end of the day, this according to the story now, at the end of the day, a certain amount of agreed money is being paid to the woman, and probably whatever else they have left, they go home with that. So this is like a complete business that they do on a daily. And probably, you know how it is, people, they say children are not really taken care of or brought up by only the parents, you know. So people the youth in that place, they were not happy, and they had to like, oh, what's going on here? They had to go there and bust the place up, and then had to bring these children out. So I'm asking this morning, what's happening to parenting in this country? Because like I mentioned, this is two things here. Either the parents are aware and they are not saying anything because probably they like what they are getting from the children doing that kind of job, or they don't even know what's going on. They don't even know that because I don't know. Are we too busy? If that's the case, are we now too busy to even look after the children that we called into the world from wherever they were having their chill pills? Or how indecent and how morally down can we be to let our children do such business and then we watch them? I'm talking about underage children now. Children between the ages of 13 and 18. Most of them much younger, 13, 14, 15. What is going on? So I'd like to get your thoughts on this particular issue, to let me know what you think. What's happening to parenting in this country? How is this the way? I mean, what's even the way forward in situations like this? I would like to get your thoughts on that, and then of course I'll get to bring you up to speed with every other update regarding whatever things we'll be talking about much later, because I'll be letting you know a bit of what happened over there in Paris. Okay, it was great. I enjoyed most of the conversations. Okay, and now our own Diazani, who is actually from this part of the country, is in the news regarding that particular meeting that happened in Paris. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. But hey, I think it's Saturday morning, and being the last Saturday, of course, you are meant to do some sanitation activities, right? Because on my way to work this morning, I was looking at what's going on. I saw a lot of people on the road doing stuff. I was like, okay, that was even a reminder that today is the sanitation. So what about you, though? What are you cleaning out this morning? Take some time. It could be yourself. It could be your mind. Sanitation is important. It gives you a fresh start. So make sure that if there are things you need to let go, if there are guilt or whatever feeling or hurt or anything that you feel is clouding and dirtying up your mind, it doesn't help you move forward. So today it should be a reminder that you should clean out your mindsets, clean out your closet. The closet necessarily doesn't have to be the one in your room. I'm talking about the closet in your mind. Like, clean out everything so that you give yourself a fresh start. Okay? Because the mind is everything. Because the spiritual controls the physical. I totally agree with that. So if you have a good mindset, a working mindset, it's going to eventually reflect in the physical, in the way you do your daily dealings. And definitely, I wish everyone a very, very beautiful weekend. And I hope you're planning to make some time to have fun. I always say that the weekend is a time for you to unwind. It's been a busy week. Most of us had a very stressful week. So you won't be doing yourself any good if you continue that way in the weekend. Just make out some time and have some fun, all right? So that you can clear out your mind and rejuvenate. Of course, that's the way I welcome you today into today's episode of the E Prime Extra Show. Okay, and I hope to get to hear from you. The phone lines will be open shortly, of course, and I'll get to hear your thoughts on this particular issue this morning. But hey, I hope you're also getting for the next half of the year because the first half ends this week. Next week actually. Today is Saturday, so we're getting to the new week tomorrow, and that will see the end of the first half of this year. And then from there, let's see what happens next. Okay, so let's get back into the music now. When I get back from this musical break, definitely the phone lines will be open. I'll get to take your calls on what you think about this particular situation that we have right now. So let's see. I've got Maria coming up next, and it's by Victoni and Fast the Bad Guy. All right, keep listening. This is Rapid 96.5. My name is Mr. McDonald. Welcome to the E Prime Extra Show right here on the nation's hit music station, the sound of your city.
It's your morning tonic, E Prime.
Silence in the room. For you loudly taking off that sundress, so Andrés, mi vida por ti, eres una mujer bonita, Maria Dodo. Hey baby, she having trouble. She tell me say she gets a goodie for me, and not goodie bag, the Louis sack, she comfortable. Hey baby, I'm in love with you. I don't know if it's for tonight, but can it possible? Tomorrow night, we'll have a hospital. I tell her, say, hey mama, say, hey mama. She tell me, say nada, say nada, da. I tell her, say, hey mama, say, hey mama. She tell me, say nada, say nada, da. Hey, Isha, KK. Give me that, slow man, say free that, yeah.
Relax your body and say nada, money. Say nada. Good money. Say that low G. You dey trip for this pop daddy low key. And you know I cover you like a rent canopy. That's right. We ride around in my red jalopy. All night. She dey around, it be done and no peace. And every time she lie down for my chest, I run it. See this kind angel where I get her lucky. I'm a Tony figure to a highly blessed. And when it no be contest, she must carry first. Whether I'm mini skirt or a maxi dress. Or if for Pamela Ramo, I'm madly stressed. She dey check my steps, so she dey like pretend. My shashin con to share my regret. Me I be hot gay go plus ice and self. But when I jam you, all my life reset. I swear.
Hey mama, say hey mama. She tell me say nada, say nada. Tell her say hey mama, say hey mama. She tell me say nada, say nada.
Hurry up.
Ready?
Roll and take.
96.5.
Go. Let's go.
Rapid FM.
The sound of your city.
Okay, welcome back from that musical break. Definitely, it is the sound of your city, Mr. McDonough here on the E Prime Extra Show. All right, welcome, and the phone lines will be open right now for you to make your contributions on the topic this morning. And remember, we're talking about a situation in Anambra State. All right, that's what I want you to kind of air your view on this morning. A particular house, a brothel. Where underage girls are used as sex workers. So the youth in Anambra State in that area had to go bust the place up, raided the place, and brought out these children. And I mean, they were looking they weren't looking troubled anyway, from what I could see. But they said they were rescued actually. So I'm asking now, what's happening to parenting? Because it's either of two things, you know. Either the parents are aware of this and they're not doing anything because they're probably profiting from the game, from the venture, or the parents don't even know what's going on at all. So what kind of a parent doesn't know what's going on with their children? And what kind of a parent actually allows their children underage, 13 years old and thereabout, to be a sex worker? What is going on? All right, so let me know what you think about that story. That story right there, developing from somewhere in Anambra State. Okay, if you want to be a part of the show, definitely the numbers are the same: 09160 333 965. That is, of course, the WhatsApp number. So you can also send a message on WhatsApp on that particular number. 09160 333 965. That's also the WhatsApp number. Or you can call 09160,000 965. 09160,000 965. And also, we are streaming live on Facebook. All right, we're live on Facebook, so you can also make your contributions on Facebook. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you calling from?
Ikechukwu.
Ikechukwu. All right, Ikechukwu from Umuahia. Glad to have you join the show. Good morning.
See, the country is poor. In a poor country,
okay,
like what's happening in Colombia, Caribbean Island, that is a picture. You
okay,
can't take it away. Syndicate, prostitution, all manner of criminality. The crime rate will increase. So Nigeria is a poor country. These parents beg to feed themselves, both as so they will do anything. What they are doing, the damage they are doing to themselves, it's not even to buy a house or build house, just to feed.
yeah,
I'm not saying the fact. You understand? If Nigeria is not careful with this type of government, forget this cosmetic program they are pushing here and here, you are smiling. When a 419 want to rob you, he can even bought a flight ticket for you. And you'll be smiling, put you in executive class. By the time they are dealing with you, and this government is not careful, the kind of crime rate we are going to witness in this regime, I just put it ahead.
So, but
Like
beyond
that.
all of this, though, do we not have any solution at all? Is there nothing that can be done at all?
That's what I'm saying. In a country that don't have good government personnel who are brainless, at that stage, no country.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah,
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can get you. The
There are a
network is a
lot
bit
of-
crazy there.
At this stage, between 0 age to 18 years, is a government responsibility age.
Quite
You
important
understand?
there.
Even one way, most of them that are leader now, let them give them academic career system. Military, we are monitoring. There are certain things, other than the people, there are academic inspectors who go every school to ensure that every child is in classroom, even primary school. You witness it. The teachers will take a black charcoal rubber, but there are a total number of students in class after this thing, and they going to find out why.
Yeah.
You know? So this government doesn't take care. They don't care. Local government system is gone. They don't care. What business has been that on the edge going for protest? Can you even go to their parlor at that in 80s?
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I
Just
totally
let us,
agree. That valid point you made there. You know that we are pointing great. Yeah, it's government responsibility and all of that. But I know, I agree totally. But I feel like the parents, it's the government as well. As far as the children, as far as your children are concerned.
See, the election of parents now is where to get funding to fund family. Don't fund family empty hand. You understand what I'm telling you? So most parents now are used. They are pushed to the wall. You understand what I'm telling you? They don't know the direction which the country is going. Don't be surprised. Some parents will tell their children, forget education. After all, those who went there, what are they doing? Are you getting what I'm saying?
I'm
We are
getting
getting
you.
to that. We have gotten to that picture. A parents will see the speaking down, say, see, forget education. Those that went there, what are they doing?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you so much for your for contributions. Yeah, I really glad to have you, John. Yeah, have a nice day. Thank you for calling in. Oh 9160965. 09160 Also, that's a WhatsApp number, and you can as well go on to Facebook. We're streaming live on Facebook. You can also drop your comment on the live stream. Of course, I'll get to read them out during the course of the show. Oh, definitely. But let's see who else we have here. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning to you. Your name and where you calling from?
This is Mr. Friday from Muma Hibeko.
Mr. Friday. Calling on a Saturday. Welcome, my brother.
Please. I'm speaking with talent. See, I want to advise. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, go on.
Hello? I want to advise our 5 Southern governors to advise to our businessmen at Lagos, Hausa, everywhere, to come and invest their business.
Okay, Mr. Friday, how is this related to the issue of this? You know, there's a topic we're discussing this morning. Did you hear the topic I read out?
Okay, I thought now newspaper headline.
Oh no. Okay, no,
Sorry.
it's all right. You weren't listening. It's okay. Okay, so of course you got to be a part of the show. Call me up 09160 965 09160 333 965. The E Prime Extra Show. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Macdonald.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Beauty calling from Factory Road.
Hey, Beauty. How are you?
I'm fine.
Obviously, I can see totally that you're having a beautiful day.
Okay.
Okay, so you had the topic, you had the story I read out, yeah? Okay.
All these things is coming from viral direction, like coming based on the parents, children, the society as well, the community, the entire government, everybody that we are exposed to this country has to help. If you see a child where an underage child, where you think this child is not meant to be, I think you have every right to call that child and tell it. I think because one day I traveled to Aba, so I went to a hotel to see someone. When I got there was a woman that saw me, called me, hey, come here. I came. She asked me, what are you doing here? I told her I came to pick up something, but that was that she's going to watch me pick what I came to pick and I will. And you can imagine, I was impressed, though I was kind of embarrassed, but I was impressed with that.
Yeah, that someone is looking out for you.
Yes, something of that kind. Then to our parents, please, we should be conscious. Some of this happens because parents give birth to many kids. They will just give birth to 10, 11 children, and before you know it, all they care is please bring money. Your younger ones are not going to school. Your younger ones are need money. They are not fit and all. I see some underage children doing what they are not meant to. And the parents, so far they are getting what they need. They don't care what the children are doing out there. Then to the children as well, please let's take correction. When your parents say something, like you should take your parents' advice more. If they tell you something, you walk, you grow up, you learn to be moralized, you learn to be on your own and be self-contented and not getting different distractions from friends or anybody trying to take you out of the track. Please, this goes to everybody. We should try what as possible. Even the government as well. Hotel owners, please, even the ones they are working, even the secretary, the guys they are going there. There are people you should see and be like, no, this is the government. Like we should all help, please. This that's on hand already. 13 years.
Okay.
So McDonald, that's my own point of view.
I mean, you've made a lot of valid points there. All right, thank you so much for your time there. Yeah, how are you doing with the sanitation though? Okay, she's gone. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the music. Yeah, take a couple more music played, and then when I get back from the music break, of course, I'll be taking your calls, and then I'll be bringing you up to speed, of course, with some other developing issues. This morning is the A-Prime Extra Show, but I think I should squeeze in just one more call before I go on that break. Good morning to you. 96.5. Hello. Okay, you have to turn it down. Okay, turn down the volume of your radio.
Good morning. I'm already off.
Fantastic. Good morning. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show.
Yes, welcome. Thank you. I'm Andy from Mumbai.
All right, Andy from Mumbai. Welcome. So, you heard the story I read out?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
You see, concerning what you said, that everything lies on parents, because the way some parents are doing with their children, it's very, very wrong. Some parents, they did not advise their children on the way they're doing things, the way they are going out, or who they are taking their children to. So all those things they are saying is lies on children and their parents, because about 18 years, a parent can still handle them. They are very tender.
Of course.
Children to handle them, yes. So nobody should blame government. That one is not coming out. That one is not something to blame government. It's the responsibility of the parents for them to handle that situation. So thank you.
All right, thank you, Andy, for your contribution there. Thank you so much. All right, so I've got Majid featuring Joe Boy. Yawa know the end. Of course, this looks like a Yawa situation here. And, well, Nigeria, my country. So let's get to that music, and I'll be back shortly to take more of your calls.
It's your morning tonic, E-Prime.
Majid, baby.
looking for Azza. I'm a party one, borrow the rapper. I shall the one do data. My mama call me later. She need fun, so this guy matter. Now maybe my one and only comforter. And if I say no rubber, I'm they go shoot my leg and I go jump like my brother. Yeah, I know the end. Yeah, I know the end. Oh, I go live my life. Oh, I go jump my life. Cause yeah, I know the end. Yeah, I know the end. Yeah, I made $1 million. Now I'm tryna make some $1 billion. Be like anytime I decline one ladder. You get another one, we go take me higher, higher. Oh, you know the end, but I go battle my life to the end. If you be ghetto, then I your friend. If you don't ghetto, then I go share. Oh. Sometimes you gotta sip and drink some wine. You the hustle, you must get time to wine and dine. Cause one day all money must go by. So my guy, make you live your life. I could jump like my brother. Yeah, I know the end. Yeah, I know the end. Oh, I could live my life. Oh, no. I could jump like my brother. Yeah, I know the end.
It's the sound of your city.
She love me now at the showcase. Me no need confirmation. She done the eye me, she now wait. The girl I want blunt. Step on the block, me a follow. She know me style, say me nah need promo. Bust on a little wine for me, baby. I just it's a big foundation. You want put me for tight condition. 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 Step on the block, me a follow. She know my style, say me nah need promo. Bust on a little wine for me, baby. I just it's a big foundation. Are you? It's a mega are you? Make a whole lot more. Are you? They tire. Are you? It's a mega are you? Make a whole lot more. Are you? They tire.
Oh lolo, wanna call. What you carry? Nangongo, see my money for all that they do promo. But I see bad, I go follow for back to my head. The Lord inside your colo. See my basic, cause see fire double. I see you start to tumble. Until it get you go shot to bando. Oh yo, so me so. You see how many I'm a girl, maybe I'm falling for. Oh yo, so me so. You got to something to utilize. That's the
You want put me for tight condition. 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 Are you? So make us are you? Go like are you? Are you?
.5. It is rapid.
Run it.
It's your morning tonic. E-Prime.
Your morning tonic right here on your nation's hit music station, the sound of your city, Rapid 96.5, right here in the city of Omwa here. Mr. McDoney is my name. Yeah, and this is the E-Prime Extra show once again. So we having a conversation this morning, the last Saturday of the month of June. We're talking about some underage children discovered in a brothel in Anambra State where they are used as sex workers. You know, and then I'm trying to find out what's going on with parenting, because the parents either they don't know or they know and they're enjoying the business as well. I mean, whichever be the case, what's happening to parenting and what's even the way forward with all of this? All right, you can be a part of the show. 091 60,000 965 091 60,000 965, or you can call 091 60 333 965, which is also the WhatsApp number, and you can be a part of the conversation as well by sending in a WhatsApp text to that particular number. Okay, so 091 60 333 965, and we are as well live on Facebook. You can as well drop a comment on the live stream on Facebook, facebook.com/Rapid965FM. All right, good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I can from Mumbai.
I can't really hear you clearly. It's a bit of interference there. The network, it's kind of noisy. Hello, are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm there. Can you hear me?
It's better now. All right, your name again, where are you calling from?
My name is James Godwin from Mumbai.
All right, James Godwin, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great.
I just want to talk about something, the issue in the number of things that you just
yes.
About this morning. The issue is not, it's not a matter of parenting care. To say the truth, the kind of economics we are living now, these are the things that most of those kids are doing nowadays. And the parents might be aware, they won't say anything, because even though they say anything, because it's not possible for you to tell me as a parent now to tell me that you don't know what your children are doing. They went out in the morning and they came back. So which work are they doing? They bring money. Or let's say they went out, they just came back and or they did not even come back, and you keep quiet. It's not possible to say you don't know what they are doing. You know what they are doing, but even though some of them try to stop them, they will not still listen. Everybody is looking for a way to find money, to do one or two things just for them to get money. And let's say, if you should ask them, they are enjoying what they are doing. You use the word rescue. It's not rescue. Those kids know what they are doing, they are enjoying it. They thought it's the best way for them to make a living. When as a parent, you don't have enough to take care of your children. You don't have enough for you to take care of your family. What do you expect your children to be doing? That's exactly what they will venture into. As a female, as a female. So like the one you said, they are 13 years of age. Even someone at the age of 12 now, they are doing it. So it's normal to them. But the best thing, the best solution that we can see, maybe this is the solution, is just try and monitor those children and pray for them, because even the advice any longer, even if that kind of girl found a work somewhere else, they will still be doing the same thing, because it has become part of them.
Yeah, there's a long-term effect on the child. Okay. All right, thank you so much for your contribution right there, James.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Enjoy your day.
Okay, so taking a little bit of a break from the story after this call that's coming in right about now. I'll take a little break from this story and make a detour into something a little bit different. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, I think the network is really messy.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now. Good morning, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Ikechukwu.
Ikechukwu.
I want to, so the solution now, I think the church should assist the society.
In what way exactly? Oh, financially.
Financially. And advocate early marriage. Not that age, as girl child,
as population is increasing and economic situation is worsening.
Okay, so
Some
when you
of
say
them
early
going to
marriage,
prostitution.
what do you
Yes.
what do you mean? How early is early?
Now, early as 20, let them go to their husband's house.
Okay.
Instead of they going on the street.
But what we're talking
As-
about,
as-
we're talking about children
as
from
pregnant
13 to
persons.
18 now.
18 should be in school age. That's why I say government must do something. Every parent is on the street now looking for money. They don't know where their children, their children are. Where, you know, they are looking. Every parent, the economy is bad, hard. Some doesn't know what to do. Some know what their children are doing. They keep quiet. Some cannot even control that because when the Bible tells you a man who cannot feed his family is worse than infidel, that's the sign. That's one of the things the Bible is talking about. It's not the transparency for that. You cannot control. You don't have financial muscle to, because they pay who take the paper, they pay the tools. When you cannot feed your children 3 square meals, they can't guarantee them quality health. They are injured, they are sick, you can't take them to the hospital. You can't control them, of course. The street controls them. You get what I'm saying? That's people, only few Nigerians who are working,
Okay.
who are politicians.
Yeah. But when you
I
say
enjoy Nigeria.
when you say the church should provide the masses with money, I mean, I don't know. I think that's a far cry because
Church has
you
money.
know how
Church
it is.
cannot claim they don't have money.
But,
they have made
they are taking from the masses. You know, people go to church and they
Yes.
give money as well.
Yes, church have exploited the system, the society. Let me use the word. There's no need when Jesus Christ is here. Jesus Christ did not buy private jets. All this your private jet is no use.
Well, Jesus
Yes,
Christ
sir.
did not live in the 21st century as well. On a lighter note.
But there were chariots. He said that's why he was telling people don't trust in chariots. There were chariots those days. Those people who carry horse and drove like a convoy, escorted by Roman troops as a big man. There were people living that type of royal lifestyle
Yeah,
at
obviously.
that period. We cannot. You know what I'm telling you?
Yeah,
All
of
the
course,
laws,
of course.
laws
I
lifestyle.
totally agree with you.
And the Christ in Christ, Yeshua, the who now called Jesus, excluded it even among his apostles. You know what I'm telling you? He was able to even manage the crowd that were following him to the wilderness. You know what I'm telling you? So church must they come and say religion is open of the masses. Now that the economy is bad, church should take it as a responsibility. Because the foundation of society is a family. If there's no family, even governor, president come from a family, doctor raised from a family. You know what I'm telling you? Church should come in and the church should take over. They should approach the government, take over primary schools. Because when you go to from primary school now, just take your camera. So primary school is not in a good shape.
Totally agree with you. as
Government
well.
owned primary school.
Yes.
I'm not talking of where rich men take their children with the buses. I mean those people that get to take to school, those kind of school. Not only in a bad area, in a rural area. Church should take over those schools because government is not serious.
Okay.
Take over those schools and institute moral instruction. What we witness those times. You understand? Moral teachings.
Thank you so much.
Church should
Thank
take
you.
over those schools.
All right now. Yeah, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you for your contribution. Much appreciated. Have a nice day. Okay, so we're still here, the Abraham Extra Show, Mr. McDonough here, and I told you I was going to take a little bit of a detour. So a couple of days back, the Financial Pact Summit that took place in France, Diazane, who's actually the head of the World Trade Organization, director, of World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, right? Not Diazana, forgive me. Okay, so she, after the event, she took a lot of photos with African leaders. In fact, most of the world leaders that came to that summit, and we didn't see a photo of himself and Mr. President Bola Tinubu. And Nigerians are angry. Most of them are angry. They are lambasting the woman. Why? No matter, even if you don't like him, why will you not take a photo of him, or at least post a photo of him if you actually did? So because she posted these photos on her social media handle, photos of herself and every other world leader that she had took photos with, but there was none of herself and Mr. President Bola Tinubu. Now let's get to hear some reactions of Nigerians to this situation. One Truth said, "You see that Tinubu you ignore. Trust me, you will need him someday, and it will be payback. How can you recognize other African leaders and ignore the president of your own country? Without Nigeria, you won't be occupying that position today." Another Adeni Akande said, "It will be an unwise and arrogant decision, man, if you posted all the pictures of you with another country's leaders without posting that of your country. Whether you like Tinubu or not, he is the president of Nigeria. We are watching you, man." Okay. And someone else said the APC made you what you are today. Really? Okay, I don't know about that. You wouldn't have been in the position if not for the APC. You practically ignored the president of your country to please your kinsmen. When your tenure expires, I hope you go back to your kinsmen for another tenure. Oh my goodness. And this another person says, when they don't support her in the future, those hailing her for this shameless outing should not complain. Oh, we shall be here. So, there's a whole lot of sentiments and biases attached to this situation. But here's what I think. What if she didn't get the chance to take a photo with the president before the president leaves? What if there was no photo to post? Because like most people just think that maybe she purposely decided to leave the president out of the photo shoot. Sometimes some of these people don't waste any time. Maybe as soon as the event, or maybe Mr. President didn't really stay much longer after the event to take any photos. There could be something. Now, this is me just trying to play the devil's advocate here. There's a two sides to it. So just lambasting her because you didn't see a photo of herself. I mean, you should also think of it from the other angle. It is also possible that she purposely did not take a photo with the president. But then, this is also another possibility. And until she tells us what happened, we cannot, it would be unfair for us to totally conclude that she ignored the president at that summit. So sometimes we just have to be a little bit guided with our thoughts and observations and opinions as well. And from that particular event, we had Lula da Silva, Macky Sall, Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa, Hichilema, and Ruto of Kenya, Williams Ruto. I mean, he was really vocal in that event. In fact, at some point, he was facing Emmanuel Macron, who was the convener, actually. And they were having, it was a really serious talk there. And mostly the African leaders were trying to, push the narrative that we are Africans, we have resources, we are not hungry, we are not begging for aid and all of that. Let's have a value talk where you bring value, we bring value, and everyone is happy. Don't treat us as if we are beggars. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from? Ikechukwu, welcome to the show. You called back. You called earlier.
No, for this France issue and the World Trade.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then.
See, I'm not just believed, it's deliberate.
Okay. Why would you believe it's deliberate?
Okay, let me say Okonjo-Iweala they had in that level.
Go ahead.
Tinubu associates himself with Doko Basare, a world-known militant. And recently, look at the outburst against Igbo. Did you get what too? Recently, see what the first someone is doing in Lagos, dismantling a business like Alaba International Market.
Okay.
That generates a lot of revenue, and you have the world head, president of World Trade Organization there. So if your policy is turned to against this act because it belongs to one particular ethnic group, of what value taking a picture in the president of the World Trade Organization? If it's a foreigner, they will tell him there outrightly. They may not exclude him. They know a white man does a thing without sentiment. If you are destroying a market based that without proper notice, as soon as they had the report, they will turn down your invitation or withdraw your invitation that you are not permitted to come for the event. Just like they are doing to sanctions, just like they are doing to Vladimir Putin. You understand? There are things we do in this country, we get away with it. Such characters are not supposed to defeat a country who are serious to integrate into business in the global market. You understand? If at all you want, so it's not, Tinubu is not even qualified to be in that program. For that regular act, stay in a precisely by a country where a governor is demolishing a market, entire market, and you are saying nothing.
Well, okay. Well, that's your thought there. You're totally entitled to your opinion, all right? It's okay.
And it could have been that people is so poor. So some of this aid, they want to manage their principal as if it is alpha and omega, and they're trying to shake them away from, interacting with his audience in such a gathering. So such a woman with such reputation will not struggle to go and meet you.
All right. I get you. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate your thought there. Okay, so a fallout from that particular event in France. All right, and of course, one more thing. This is a bit of an entertainment update. So there's another woman. We were just dealing with the Chief Dami case after Hilda Basi, so who actually decided to apply, for actually a 150-hour cookathon. Now there's another woman who is about applying, to go the 150 hours cookathon. So I don't know. Sometimes it's as if we Nigerians, we just wait for one person to do something, and then all of a sudden everybody knows that they can do that something. Well, I wouldn't know if I should just leave it as it's a motivation, but I totally believe that people should calm down. It took this woman about 2 years later after the last record was broken to prepare for all of this. And it's done, and she's been awarded the fame and all of that. So I think everybody should a bit calm down. Take a chill pill and maybe take your own time or find something else you can compete for and break a record for. But anyways, you are entitled to do anything you want to do. Anyways, what do I know? What do I know? All right, but eventually we have come to the end of today's episode of the E-Prime Extra Show. And how can I forget the winners on the Fan Zone this week? Okay. All right, we've got Wisdom, we've got Chibozo. I think who else now? Chiboy and all of that. I'm trying to remember. Miracle, yes, Miracle. Okay. You all are wonderful, all right? Celebrate you every day, and we love you as our biggest fans, all right? But we get to do that again Monday. And remember, the Monday edition takes you all the way into the weekend, everything that happened over here in the weekend. So you just pay rapt attention, and then you call on Monday and represent. Yeah, so but it is last Saturday of June. So I do hope very much that you're prepared to head into the second half of the year. And there's still quite a lot of time in case you haven't really met your target for the year. Yeah, you can shoot further in the second half. Just like it's in a football match, a whole bunch can happen in its second half. So just put your mind and keep working. Hard work really pays. I can tell you, hard work really pays. And as you do that, as you work hard, also make sure that you are nice and kind to your mental space. Your mental health is very important because that is really what you need to do anything at all. So make sure that you're protecting your mental health. You take out some time to have a little bit of a fun like it's a weekend. And very important as well, drink a lot of water. Humans, living things need water. As little as it may, sometimes you have too much to do in a day, and you barely even remember to have at least 5 glasses of water in a day. That's really bad. Okay, water is something that you should take whether you're thirsty or not. Very important that you do so. And of course, thank you so much to everyone who contributed on the show this morning. Ikechukwu Beauty, John, and the rest I couldn't remember their names. And just like Beauty said, I think I'm gonna wrap it up on that note that parenting is actually for everyone, and that is actually mostly the reason why I brought this up, because the youth in Anambra State in that particular area, they have done noble. They did well in trying to, since maybe the government ain't seeing it, so they saw that something like that was going on. They had to do something. Okay, so parenting is for everyone. If you see a child going the other way, don't say, "Oh, I don't. This one doesn't concern me. I don't know who's this child self," and all of that. Provided that's a child. If you see a child going the wrong way, it's good that you stop and do something as much as you can. Whatever it is that it's in your power to do it to make sure that you can right the wrongs that the child is doing. Okay, so kudos to the youth of Anambra State for actually doing something, and I hope that the woman who runs that particular place was handed over to law enforcement, who could actually do something. There is even a side to the story that even accused the woman